Right, hello everybody. I haven't been able to get into the studio for the last couple of days, but I do, catch up, if you know what I mean. So today I'm just doing a quickie, but felt like doing using these up. So I might do like a little insert, and then some nice things coming out of here. But I'm going to have to back that, and I'm going to be using some of the blue taster kit only because I'm doing what's my next project? I'm going to sort of do something with this one, and I thought, well, I'll use the blue taster kit with it, as well as was it a French blue or something? I can't remember what I've chosen to go in there. So I already had these all done. Was that one, which is a recent new one. So at the moment it's just that, but I thought some of the blue taster kit would go nicely with that. So I'm sort of like doing my 100-day challenge, but I'm incorporating book pages, but I need to do something towards my journal as well. So I thought I would decorate that first, and then I will line it. Okay, I've got a topper to go on here, but I want to add a bit of colour. Okay, so I'm going to use a bit of blue. At the side of me is I've got faded jeans and that one there, because that's the sort of colour I think I'll be using, because I'm using denim. So I'm going to do it from that. So what I do first, I'm going to use a bit of the ink first. I'll do it on here. Sorry. Okay, and I'm going to water it down. A bit more actually. Okay, and dot that around. Just going to put some on those edges a bit. In the middle, there we go. We won't see much of that because of that's fine. It will be covered with a topper. I just fancied a little plate today, so I'll dry that off. This piece of paper that you might have seen me do in previous video, one of the 100-day projects, I've done like 3 pieces, and I used one of them, and then I had these 2 left, so I thought I might use that up. So right now I'm going to use a little bit of the oxide. I'm just going to spritz a little bit with water. Okay, see what happens. And you see it reacting. And then I'm going to actually, I was going to do some paint splattering, but I think that might be all right. Right, I am going to do just a bit paint splattering. That's some in there. I think it is, yeah. That's handy. It's a bit of acrylic paint and water. That's all that is. I thought I'd mix them up ready, so when I do want to use it, it's there, because I do like paint splattering, but it's the effort of getting the paint out and mixing it up, and acrylic paint is one of the best, really. Okay, it's nice and dry now. All right, let's do a bit of a collage. Check it. Yep. Okay, this will be backed Okay, this side, even though I really like that there, but it's not very thick, the paper, so. Right, let's have a look. I've chosen that. Okay. I'll put that on first. These are from the cluster kit, the washi paper, like faux washi paper strips. I printed these out on 2 sticker paper actually, so. Right, let's follow the line of some words. There we go. It's quite good having those words there. That's that. Now we'll be stitching round mine because I'm going to be backing it too. I'm going to put a bit of this because I've got this out. Right, just cut that in half or wherever. Yeah. It's just made a ticket out of the paper, so we do know that coordinates a bit. Yeah, let's stick that down there. It's just bits and pieces from my stash. Oh, this one, I'm going to be doing something with this shortly. But these are just really shrunk down, but it's taken from a very, very old painter's book. And I thought they looked cool, so I just shrunk them down really small. That's why I use these bits up. I think this was cut off something the other day. So. Okay, I've got this one here, so that'll be all right. So I'm going to do a little bit of stamping up there, maybe a little bit here. I'm not sure yet. Oh, I used that. Versifine's fine. A little bit there. Not so good. I like the other one better than this that I have, but I couldn't find it, so no, that's all right. I think that's enough. Yep. Okay, and I'm going to have a little bit of this under there before I stitch that on. and that'll be stitched around. Okay, and these ends here where they're a bit sort of fragile, when I cover that on the inside, okay, that will strengthen that up. So I'm not worried about that. That'll go there. Okay, just need to ink up a little bit. I might have some on here. What I'll do is just check. Might be enough. Just to sort of blend everything in. What thread have I got in? I've got like a fawny colour in, so okay. Dull that one down a bit. Yep. Right, let me go and stitch around that, what I need to stitch. I'm only doing around here because once that's backed, I will do all the way around that bit, okay? Okay, so I stitched around there, okay, and that's where that's going, but I'm not doing that until I finished, all right? And I build up, you see, in there, so that when you stick that down, you stick the middle part down, and you stick that down, and of course if you break this or crack it, you just reheat, okay? And now we'll stick those down there, all right? And then that just gives a little bit of a sort of dome shape to the butterfly, but I need to do something here. Okay, so I've got the 2 strips, so that's going to go there. I must probably have something in the middle there as well. I won't do that yet. Let's have a look. Yep, I'll just put them in there. Just going to cover that. Yeah, I think that looks nice. So I'm going to stick that down there. I'm throwing everything around. That's because I'm thinking, oh, I've got to get tea in a minute. And I'm like, rushing. Let's start throwing things. Okay, I'm just going to stitch there and there. Right, so it's going to look like that. I'm going to put a bit of lace on these because I think they might as well have a little tuck spot there too. So stitch some lace on there. Just some dainty lace because of the journal it's going in. I will be having a bit of lace in there. So hopefully I've got enough here. I'm not sure. Right, so what I'm going to do now. Okay, once that is dry, stitch down here first. Okay, then I will just slightly put a tiny bit of glue, top and bottom. Okay, actually I might stitch down there as well. All right, yeah, I think I will. So I'll do stitch there, and then I'm going to stitch all the way around. Okay, and then we have a nice center pocket there. Right, so that's done. So it's incorporated the book page and a digital, so that's great. I really like that. And then let's I'm not going to put anything in the pockets now because it's going in the journal. It might be something to do with the journal. Let me do the front first, and then also depending where the back goes is what I might put on that. So I'm going to leave that as is. I'm just going to glue down this. Actually better sometimes if it's use hot glue for this. I've glued these in place, by the way, and I will use glue on the top as well. Okay, because these are very old anyway, but even if they're new ones, I suggest you use glue. The sticky does go eventually, so, and the butterfly will fall off. So make sure I put some glue on those first. Okay, glue here on those ends, and definitely sort of around this bit here. Okay, and there, and down the middle. That's the middle. Oh, it doesn't matter if you get it anywhere else either, really. Just won't stick there. And then bending mine gently. Okay, and try and line up with the antennas of that one. Okay, right, which I have, so I can commit now. And you do have to sort of wait until it sticks. Okay, so that's what I mean. Hot glue is fantastic. I'll just make sure that's, there you go, squarish. It will lift if it isn't stuck. So, and if you like the grease from your fingers or dirt gets on this again, like I said, you can heat it up. I just need to get this tiny bit of glue here away before that dries, and then try and stick them down. There's not a lot to stick down to, but okay, if you haven't got it on the antennas and you need it a bit more on there, just put a little bit, credit card, something, anything, bit of paper will do, and just dip that in. Okay. And there we go, it's stuck down now. Okay, I just had to hold to something on there for a while. All right, and here we go. And then two pockets here, and you've also got something for a little tuck spot here, some tickets or something. All right, but that could go in the middle or on the outside, which I will show you. So looks quite good there. I have no idea what I got in the middle here, so bear with me. Just put bits that were lying around together. Let's take that out for a minute. And that can also go in there. Okay. So it's in the middle. Yeah. Which can look lovely. I used to do a lot of those actually in the middle of some of my journals. Right, now it's not too bulky. if you know what I mean. So that's great. All right, so here's another one. I say I'm not sure where it's going yet, but it's going in this journal, I hope. Hopefully I'll remember to put it in there. And then here I would, you know, do something maybe with the same paper, you know, and something else, or even block it out so you could write on it. Okay, but I really like that. It's nice, and this all blends beautifully actually with that kit. So I'm quite pleased because I think I've used that in here and in there. So yeah. Oh, it's really funny. I used a really funny tea stain on this one. It had a bit of alcohol in it, so it sort of disrupted my print a little bit. But I still like it because it's very vintage, so that's fine. But don't normally go quite as dull as that when I tea stain. But I'm going to use them. Yep. Okay. Well, thank you very much, everybody, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.